Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. It is time for the final battle.
You are not welcome here! Yoshi, please hand over the baby!
Uh-oh, it looks like it's Baby Bowser. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Ooh! You know, we should have done that earlier. Why didn't we do that earlier? Oh well. So now that Baby Bowser sees us, he is going to want to ride us because he is a baby and he wants to ride donkeys and horses. So he's going to try to ground pound onto us. And whenever he ground pounds the floor, he'll create shockwaves. All you have to do is avoid his attacks and then create some shockwaves of your own to defeat him. And that's all you do.
Yoshi, why did you do this? Young master, here, let me help you.
Uh-oh, don't do it, Kamek, don't do it. So what's he gonna do? Just, you know, get a little bigger than us? Is that all he's gonna do? Uh-oh. Well, I don't like the look of that. That doesn't look very pleasant at all. And here we have the final boss fight with, Baby, aka Giant Baby Bowser, as you'll see in a second. Jeez, that magic really did a lot this time. Gotta give Kamek a little credit for that. Anyways, the first thing he'll do is destroy part of the battlefield using those rocks. Whenever you see an arrow, move away, otherwise you will get damaged. Avoid his fireballs and grab the giant eggs as soon as possible. Then you get to a certain position, preferably in the middle of the battlefield, and then you launch an egg at him. Now, the game is actually a little generous with where you have to aim at him. So I think if you hit his face, and even just a little bit below his face, you will actually do damage to him, but if you hit him like in the lower body, it really won't count. But it is pretty generous with where you can actually hit him though, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about this fight. This fight really isn't that hard. The fireballs kind of home in on you a little bit, but if you just wait for the crosshair to appear, wait like 1 or 2 seconds, then jump away, you should be okay. And then I believe after a few hits, he'll actually throw more rocks, destroy more of the battlefield, and you have to repeat the process either 3 or 4 more times. And the more times you hit him, the closer he'll try to get in your face. And if he gets close enough, there's pretty much no way you can win, so don't let him get too close. Like, right now he's at a pretty good distance because you can just, like, lob eggs into his face. But still, just be careful, and there we go. Boss defeated. That really wasn't that bad at all, actually. And Baby Bowser is defeated, but unfortunately Kamek is still alive, and he is going to whisk Baby Bowser away, so Baby Bowser can come back in the future and create a lot more havoc for our young baby Mario. And look, it's the stork and our brother, Baby Luigi. Alright. Mission accomplished, guys. It was a long and fun adventure, but we did it. Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the twins are reunited. The captured stork is freed by Yoshi and sets about his duty and finally makes the long-awaited delivery. Thank you, Yoshi. The twins will meet their parents soon. Good job, Yoshi. Good job. And once again, we get the ever so famous Destroy Castle sequence. This time we actually didn't get a key, but it's the final level of the game, so I guess that kind of makes sense. A giant flag forms where the castle used to be, and if you look carefully into the background, you can see that the stork is finally flying away. Flying away to take the babies back to their parents. Well, not back to their parents for the very first time. And that's it, folks. That's the end of the game. Now, while it is the end of the game, it is not the end of the project. I still have a few videos I want to make. At the very most, 7 videos. Well, yeah, it'll take 7 videos no matter what. I'm not going to have any more or any less than that. I need to cover the 6 bonus levels, and then I also need to cover that Sluggy the Unshaven castle secret that I talked about long ago. So that will equal 7 videos. I'm going to continue the upload schedule as normal, so it's still going to be like Yoshi's Island Advance Wars. But don't be surprised if there are multiple videos on some of the Yoshi's Island days, because while some of the bonus levels are pretty difficult, the majority of them are not very long, so I can picture doing 2 bonus levels on one day in a few instances, so there will probably be a few days where I do some bonus content, so don't worry, this project should end pretty soon. If I had to give a specific date for when this project would end, I don't really know for sure. It's the 20th today. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Probably either the 26th or the 28th. I don't know for sure. On one of those dates, the project should be over. The 29th at the very latest. I really don't think it'll be that long, but I'm going to say the 28th, but it could be the 29th. I'm not really sure yet. It really depends on how many videos I'll have to upload for some of the days. It just really depends on that only. But whatever happens, it happens. I guess, since this is technically the credits, I'll kind of give my thoughts on the project, even though it is technically not completed yet. Started out kind of rough, mainly because I was trying to find the right video capturing way of doing this project, and a lot of the old episodes had quite a bit of lag, but for the most part, they were still pretty much watchable, so I wouldn't say it was a total, complete waste of time or a bummer or anything. It was just kind of annoying to work with, but that's what I get for not really, doing very many emulator recordings. I try not to do emulator recordings very much. Generally, if I can play a game with my capture card and it's actually convenient for me to use the capture card, then I will definitely use it. But for this instance, since Yoshi's Island is not on the Virtual Console yet, since I don't have the Game Boy Advance version, and since I can't take my Super NES to college with me, emulator was pretty much the only good way to actually do this project. I mean, I guess I could have postponed it for a little while and not done it yet, but I really didn't want to wait till summer to do this project. I wanted to kind of get it out of the way so I could do some new projects, because I do have quite a few projects planned. But anyways, besides the recording for the first half of the project, besides some of those random little glitches and goofs, still, this project went pretty well, I think. Definitely one of my better projects, I think, in my opinion anyways. I mean, obviously I can't speak for everybody, but still, I had a good time doing this project. Kind of glad it's over, though, because this game did kind of take me a while to finish. 2 months, which, yeah, I guess it's understandable, considering there's going to be about, I don't know, 55 to 60 videos of the project. We'll see what happens, though. So, there is one more thing I kind of wanted to discuss, but I think I'm actually kind of out of time now. I'll see if I can maybe bring it up in one of the bonus videos, but whatever. So here we are with the final game cutscene. Maybe not really a cutscene, but it's a conclusion to the story, which is what, endings are best known for doing, so Here we are. The stork has delivered the babies to the doorstep of their rightful parents. And we see him fly off in the background. We can kind of see him in the top left corner of the screen in a second. Yep, there he is. And as soon as he leaves the area, the lights inside the house come on. Look, it's Mario and Luigi's parents. You can actually see their feet. And there they are, the two babies. Heroes are born. That's right. Two amazing heroes are born. The end. This is SlimKirby. See you guys next time.